The World Health Assembly, in the wake of the pandemic, held a special session on December 1 last year. It was entitled The World Health Together. The World Health Assembly is the decision-making body of WHO, the World Health Organization, and it's attended by delegations from all member states. We are a member. But this special session was only, quote, the second ever since WHO, the World Health Organization, was founded in 1948. But the participants agreed to, quote, draft and negotiate a convention, agreement, or other international instrument under the Constitution of the World Health Organization to strengthen pandemic prevention, preparedness and response, unquote. This would come to be known, we were told, as the Pandemic Treaty, which was the main focus of discussion at the 75th World Health Assembly in Geneva last May, a couple of months ago. Now, according to the first Director General of WHO, the lefty, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, who's not a medical doctor, the treaty represents, quote, an opportunity to strengthen the global health architecture to protect and promote the well-being of all people. I see, they're there to look after us. This so-called pandemic treaty is now subject to a progress report next year with a view to it being implemented for all 194 member countries, that's us, by 2024. First point. Have you ever heard anyone in our national government, before or now, tell the voter about this? Where has there been debate in the National Parliament? Not a syllable about this in the Hansard. Yet this agreement will grant the World Health Organization the power to declare a pandemic based on its own vaguely defined criteria in any of its 194 member countries at any point in the future. That's us. The treaty will permit the World Health Organization to unilaterally determine what measures will be imposed in response to these future declared pandemics, including lockdown policies, mandatory masking, social distancing, coercing the population into undergoing medical treatment and vaccination. That won't be decided by our government, but by WHO. And you see, the WHO, World Health Organization, is not an independent, unbiased or ethical organisation aiming to achieve the common good. Its goals and agendas are reportedly set by its donors, including some of the world's richest countries and most influential philanthropists. Now, common sense will tell you that when philanthropists and foundations advance their interests, they do so at the expense of the common interests of us. As one report has argued, the pandemic treaty has the potential, quote, to be extremely detrimental to the future of humanity because it will allow the WHO's most powerful contributors to shape universal pandemic measures instead of recognising the importance of developing specific policies and approaches based on the social, economic and physical realities and needs of each individual country. It said the treaty will eliminate the national will and the sovereignty of member countries as it will dictate their health policies. The pandemic treaty will not allow individuals to rely on their own physical, spiritual and intellectual faculties in order to achieve their own well-being, unquote. So in terms of freedom, civil liberties, gone. Economic freedom, gone. The freedom to do something about your health or not do something, gone. And once these freedoms are stifled, the foundations of progress and advancement vanish. Well, Mark Butler, you are the new Minister for Health. Tell us what you know about all of this. I suspect nothing.